Hello and welcome back to another video. So today I thought I'd take a look at the Sega Classics collection on the PlayStation 2. So I picked this up some time ago for £1, and I believe this is a release of several of the I can't remember what they were called. Like, there were separate releases in Japan of classic Sega arcade games, Sega Ages collection, and I believe there was sort of like a remade version and also a reimagining of the original as well. So we've got 8 different games here. So what I'm going to do is play through a couple of minutes of each one and just sort of give my verdict, what I sort of think. And it's got a bit of a reputation, this, but let's not let that put us off. So it's probably going to be a long video. Might be worth grabbing a cup of tea or a can of your favourite beverage just to see us through. So the first game I'm going to play, because I've already got it loaded up, is Fantasy Zone. So there will be a bit of beer spilt on me, but there'll also be a little bit of loading going on. So click on the gameplay. I'm just going to go normal mode, which is the reimagining. So I've managed to wrap it on for 2 minutes and we've not seen any gameplay. There's a nice little 3D sort of intro there. Not sure if it's got analog controls. Doesn't seem to have, no. Oh my. Press analog, that's not helped. Right, okay. So it's working on the D-pad. Seems very similar to the original game. Fond memories of this one. It's especially good on the Sega Mega Drive, but there's 3 brilliant games on the Master System as well. And of course the arcade original, which I believe this is what this is based upon. If you didn't know, the game is blow up these sort of stations which change in design each level. You collect the coins from when you go to the shop, which I seem to have managed to just stumbled myself into. So how much money have I got? 1900. Oh, I can't really buy much, to be fair. So I'll get the turbo engine. I think that's one. I can't afford that, no. I'll get the little wings, that's what I can afford. And the jet engine, and the wide beam, and the twin bombs. How much money have I got? I think that's it. Well, right, I've got to decide what I'm using. Got the jet engine, the wide beam, the twin bomb. Okay. Check out the power of me now. Straight into something because I forgot. I've lost everything. Oh, it's a good joke. It's just a demo of the game in action. Just wasn't to be. Lost my focus. All we need to worry about is the boss. Oh, I managed to have missed 2 of these somehow. Oh, crikey. Well, I'm closer to it now. As you can see, when you get to the last one, loads of stuff's flying after you. That's great because you can't get loads of coins. So the boss should be making an appearance now. I think this is somewhat faithful to the original. And on the Mega Drive, it's actually Pumpkin to begin with. Very similar design. I'd say this is fairly good. It's a first impression on this compilation. I'm actually really surprised. Oh my word, what's this? Special stage. Now I am surprised. What do I have to do? I'll just collect stuff, I like it. Funny. More, do more, do more. That's cool, I've tried to freshen it up with this kind of stuff. Oh no. Don't think that was good enough. Well, what a nice little touch. So I think I've only got one life anyway, so we'll just have a quick look at this level. Oh wow, I like that little intro, little 3D intro. Want to have a chance in the shop? Go on then. I wasn't able to go over the top, is there? Okay, let's exit. Okay, look at that. Beasting. Oh, still died. Well, I think that's it. So, move on to the next game. Yeah, if I'm going to give that a rating, you know what, it's a bit of a nostalgic buzz. I'm going to give that a strong 8 out of 10. Based upon that very little that I've just played there. I probably would have given it a 9, but the terrible 50Hz bordering that's going on and the lack of a 60Hz option is going to steer me away from that. I'm not going to bother to edit all this out, so it's going to be part of it, I'm afraid. Right. Golden Axe. Now this is where I think things could take a turn for the worse. Seems like the same people responsible for it anyway. In the ancient past. Ooh. I'm going to skip beyond that. Well, looks authentic, sounds authentic. Okay. Wow, it's got to be Gilius Thunderhead. I'm not liking his redesign currently. That's how he fits into the gameplay. Nice music. Let's go extra moves. Still got the charge attack. That seems to be some sort of evasive move rather than attacking. Of course, there's the question of what button does the magic. certainly not feeling this versus the original currently. I guess as part of the compilation, it's... I don't know. Is it fun? Ah. Backhand. I think this game would be funner, or funnier, if it wasn't actually a remake of Golden Axe. Go on, I want that to ride on. Could this be the turning point? I hear that water well. Now I've got control of the beast. Oh man. Epic bridge. Very nice, isn't it? I'm ready to do the magic then, because I must have collected some at this point, surely. Select. Press all the shoulder buttons. That's quite a swish, wasn't it? She don't know if I'm coming or going. Neither do I. She can't touch me. Oh dear. I don't think I'm going to find out what magic is. I'm stringing together these moves. It's not that I actually know what I'm doing, but... Oh, looks like death is upon us. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I was starting to enjoy it. I'm going to give it 6.5 out of 10, based upon what I've just played there. Certainly not as good as the original Golden Axe in that brief moment. Let's see what else we've got available to us. 2 down, 6 to go. Already 13 minutes in. Monaco GP. Surely this will be short-lived. The original Monaco GP, mental game. Really cool. I think it was Super Monaco GP. It was a sprite scaling one. I think this original one is sort of overhead. I'm sure that's the case. Now loading. Okay, arcade. Classic original. What's that mean? What does it say? So look at that. Curves ahead. Classic Monaco GP straightaways. That sounds better for me, straightaways. Blue Mosquito, I'm all about that. Look at this swanky intro. Oh, the heat effects. It's beautiful. Get on the racing. Presume it's X to accelerate. Oh my god, you have to change gear. Oh my. That didn't work well. Ooh, that definitely didn't work well. I have to change gear like that. What is going on? That was nothing to do with me. Surely I got involved in the wrong thing. With the police? What the hell's happening here? What? That was... I couldn't even avoid that. I feel like I'm being unfairly treated in this particular game. So again, I'm better in the dark. God, I've never seen so many explosions. It's almost exciting. Score extend. Oh, don't drive near me, please. Oh, come on. Oh, icy. Well, it doesn't help, does it? Doesn't help, does it? The computer can't drive. They keep getting in the way. And the police are on my case. Now I'm going to be in all kinds of trouble. Will we go away? Am I missing something about the gameplay? Oh, all these explosions! You know what? I quite like this. You know how long I've played it for, but I want to give this an 8 out of 10. This is cool. This is a cool game. Would definitely play that again. Distance driving. Mate, there's not much distance driving going on. So that was Monaco GP. That's quite good. Where have I gone to? Outrun. Now we're getting onto some classics. This could be murder here. This could be murder here. I didn't like the look of the Ferrari on that loading screen there. Oh no. Oof. Face off with rivals and partners. Splash wave. Oh, look at this.
Get ready.
I've got the gear change. That's one lumpy Ferrari. It's not a good looking Ferrari. It's got the Outrun-esque gameplay. So Rad Racer on the Nintendo NES. Music's good. What's brake in this car? It's only got the gears. It's got brake. That might have been brake. Not my gearbox anyway. It seems to be more obsessed with the changing of the gears. Oh. Change of scenery. Hit the police. Never a good sign. Checkpoint. Oh, game over. Okay, well, you've seen how long I've just played that for. It's hard to say. I don't know, 6.5 out of 10. maybe 7 on a good day. Maybe a couple more beers and it's a 7. Not as good as the original. Don't think that's even open for debate there. Space Harrier. Wow, this is another one that's going to be difficult, I think. Whizzing through them now. Now the classics are coming along. They're going out of fashion like there's no tomorrow. Just transfix with that loading. Ah. Looks good. Arcade. Alright.
You got an attitude.
Yeah.
Harrier, release yourself now.
Music's good. Well, apart from the fact I've missed everything, this is pretty awesome. Like it, still throwing the same sort of bullets as the originals there. Oh wow. This is quite well done. It's quite tastefully done actually, this. Power ups. It's not bad looking. Oh wow, here we go. The dragon. Oh, you got a facelift. Well, this is the most exciting game I've played on this compilation so far. Absolutely. I don't know if there's an auto fire. There isn't. Oh my gosh, I think that's some sort of bomb move. I don't think it got him, but man. There we go, look at that, some sort of shield I think. That dragon's incredible. Still changes colour, like the original. Taking some shooting down. I think he's finally done and dusted. It'll be interesting to see what the second stage is like, Geezer. Oh man, this is good. Oh, Sugar Ray Lennox. Oh my, this is looking bad. I think I need that S quite badly. Shield. Is it shield? I like how distant things are. Still got that scaling, that sense of scale in there. Should listen to the whole video about this game. Lock on missiles. Bloody Andrew, help me. think we're doing them lock-on laser things now. This is mental. This game is. The music. God, it makes me want to turn my Wi-Fi up. Absolutely raving. That was it. Here we go. This is good. This is really good. Oh. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Number 1, what's that do? We're about to find out. Oh, too little, too late. Oh, still going. What's going on? I keep thinking I'm nearly dead. Must only be around the corner. Now, Space Harrier is. Doesn't take much to. Oh, it's that music. The music in this game is great. I'd have been happy buying this, the Japanese version, getting this. I wonder if this is one of the more well-regarded Sega Ages releases. It's just me getting overexcited about it. I already blew his head off. I can't believe the two-headed dragon. This is wicked. Music's good.
But it's just started. Hang in there.
What the funk? This is trouble.
Game over.
Wow. Well, I'm calling it 9 out of 10. That's brilliant. That's the best one so far. Don't think there's any denying that. That one was almost worth buying this compilation disc for. I must stress, I didn't pay £5, I paid £1. This disc has got a scratch on it that goes all the way around it, like 2 of them, and you can feel it in the disc. It's a miracle it even works actually. Am I going to understand that puzzle game? I'm going to go to virtual racing. I don't think I'll understand that puzzle game. I'll definitely understand virtual racing. The awkward loading. Do you want to save? Checking memory card. It's put it into analog mode. That hasn't happened yet, as far as I'm aware. Oh, it looks right. Oh, what does it play like? Arcade mode. Oh yeah, big forest, love it. I wonder if it's got analog accelerate and brake. Massive fan of this game on the arcades. Oh my god, it looks like the arcade. Oh, handling seems weird. The car seems to just like rotate. It looks gorgeous though. It looks the part, this does. It doesn't feel right, the handling at all. Oh no. Oh, got the change of view. Oh. This was the first video game that absolutely blew me away. I couldn't believe it. It really helped that the first time I seen it was a proper like F1 cockpit. It was like an F1 car, the whole machine. It was the biggest one in the arcade. It was a massive, like, I think it was a rear projection screen. My god, it was gorgeous. Never seen anything like it. At the time. It was surpassed. It seemed like it was it was surpassed within a year by Daytona. It felt like, but at the time, God, in the Mega Drive version, I couldn't believe it was coming to Mega Drive. And again, at the time, the Mega Drive conversion was incredible. You couldn't get it anywhere else. You literally couldn't. You could even play it on the arcade or on the Mega Drive. It was happy days indeed. And even the Mega Drive version wasn't brilliant. Played it to death. Played it to absolute death. I actually really rate the Saturn version of Virtual Racing. If I remember it, a good lap is about 42 seconds, so we'll see where I'm at. If I can pull anything out of the bag. Now familiarised myself with the controls. Depends how much grass tracking I end up doing, I suppose. This car's probably going to get in the way of my progress. Oh! In the arcade you would have definitely spun out there. How many laps is this? About 15 too many? Well. Oh no! This is good. This is good. To be fair, once you get used to it, pretty cool. It definitely looks like the original. Oh, game over. Game over again. Game over. That might be Daytona. Yeah, that's cool. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Go on. If you need a virtual racing fix, maybe that will suffice. So I think we've got one more game to look at here. I'm not going to bother with that puzzle game. 33 minutes in. It's columns. Doubt they've done much to it. So I guess the question is at this point, would I come back to this disc? And for Space Harrier, yes, I'd come back to this disc. For everything else I've played, I don't know if I would. I think for the most part, the originals are better. But Space Harrier, it felt good to me, that did. I don't think they would have changed much. The classic columns. I always like the fact you could go diagonal as well as vertical. Just added to the ability to create big chains. I must admit I wasn't the biggest fan of columns. There just wasn't enough going on for me. It was too similar to Tetris, I felt at the time. But obviously, if you were like a Sega Game Gear fan, or just a Sega fan, it was a great alternative. Bearing in mind there wasn't actually a proper Tetris game really on the Mega Drive, other than that Japanese one that got removed from shelves pretty sharply, which wasn't actually very good anyway. Certainly wasn't a patch on the NES or the Game Boy version. So I think we can see pretty much all you need to see here. This is columns. If you like columns, you will like this. And a few chains coming up now. But yeah, I think I'll leave it there. It's probably been a bit of a random video, but just thought I'd go through this compilation, see what the games were like, and share it with you. And that's pretty much exactly what I've just done. So that's it for now. Stay safe out there. Hopefully I'll load some more videos soon. Also vibrates when you get a match. Oh, the addiction's creeping in. Oh, a rating. Well, it's columns, isn't it? If you like columns, you're going to give this a 9 out of 10. If you don't like columns, you're probably going to give this an 8 out of 10. Take your pick.